I believe, yes, this book is definitely essential. Every Star Wars reader should be getting this book. Star Wars Death Troopers was written by best-selling author Joe Schreiber. I'm so glad to see that this made it to the Essential Legends collection. Such a interesting book, but we'll get into that here in a moment. This tale takes place during the Rise of the Empire era, 1 year before the Battle of Yavin. Now, this is just one of a few horror novels found in the Star Wars Expanded Universe, or Legends canon. The cover, not as cool as the original, but, it still kind of gives you the idea that this is going to be a creepy book. Before I dive into the review of the book, I'm going to be reading the publisher summary found on the back of the novel, and if you think I should just skip the summaries altogether, let me know in the comments down below, and also while you're down there, let me know if you enjoyed this book. When the Imperial prison barge Purge, temporary home to 500 of the galaxy's most ruthless killers, rebels, scoundrels, and thieves, breaks down in a distant part of space, its only hope appears to lie with a Star Destroyer found drifting and seemingly abandoned. But when a boarding party from the Purge is sent to scavenge for parts, only half of them come back, bringing with them a horrific disease so lethal that within hours nearly all aboard the Purge die in ways too hideous to imagine, and death is only the beginning. The Purge's half-dozen survivors will do whatever it takes to stay alive, but nothing can prepare them for what lies waiting aboard the Star Destroyer, for the dead are rising, soulless, unstoppable, and unspeakably hungry. For my review of this book, I've got to say I am very happy that this book was reprinted into the Essential Legends collection. I'm glad it has that banner across the top. This book will go down as one of my favorites of all time for Star Wars, for many reasons. One of them being that it got me addicted to Star Wars books and just reading in general. 2, it's a creepy Star Wars book bringing in horror to Star Wars. And 3, it's just so much fun. This book brought the shock factor. It's surprisingly grotesque and violent. A great way, I believe, to describe this book is Star Wars meets The Walking Dead. The characters were all written very well, especially the well-known character that I'm not going to ruin because I believe it's meant to be a surprise, and if you have not read this book, I definitely want it to be a surprise for you, so I'm not going to reveal who that is. But Joe Schreiber, he wrote a great thrilling story, keeping the reader engaged, hanging onto the edge of their seat, well, at least for me, hanging onto the edge of my seat, and with one hand and the other holding the book as I'm reading it. Okay, that's dumb. But I'm going to leave that in. The details were descriptive and horrifying, and as much as I like the story, it does have its silly, cheesy horror story cliches and moments, but however, despite those cheesy moments, I won't keep me from giving this book a B+. That's right. Star Wars Death Troopers, definitely worthy of the Essential Legends banner. Go pick this up, give it a read, especially at night when it's all creepy and stuff. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this book. May the Force be with you.